Many times, parents as well as children are heard complaining about too much homework at schools, PTA meetings, school functions, or even at dinner tables. Irritated parents usually talk about school bags bulging with homework assignments that are shrinking family time and turning evenings into tearful tussles with exhausted, unhappy children. Have you ever thought why children are given homework? Is this some kind of punishment or does it serve some purpose? Now, before we discuss why children are given homework, let us first talk about this word homework. So, what is homework? Homework is out of class tasks assigned to students as an extension or elaboration of classroom work. Quite a mouthful. This is the textbook definition of homework. What does it mean? It means when our children have come back from school, then the teacher gives them some practice assignments, some work to be done at home, which is related to the work done in the classroom. So that is homework, means the work to be done at home by our children. Um, we can divide the homework into three different types. And what are these three different types? Let me first write about it. The names. The first type of homework is called practice assignments. The second type are called preparation assignments. And the third type of homework is extension assignments. So whether our child is in kindergarten or primary school, secondary school, upper secondary, or even university, the homework given to them can fall in either of these three categories. Now let's look at these categories one by one. The first one, practice assignments. These reinforce the newly acquired skills. For example, if students who have just learned a new method of solving a mathematical problem, then they are given more problems to complete on their own. So that is like reinforcing the concept done in the classroom. Now research has shown that students learn only about 50% in the class by seeing and hearing. But when they do practice on the concept by applying knowledge, then that reinforces the learning done in the classroom. And in this way, students learn up to 80% of it. So therefore, practice assignments or what our children get normally everyday homework is very, very important as it is reinforcing the concepts or knowledge learned in the classroom. Then we have the second type, preparation assignments. These assignments help students to get ready for the activities that will occur in the classroom the next day or the next week. For example, when students are asked to do some pre-reading or background research on the topic, then that falls in the category of preparation assignments. Usually this will happen up in the upper primary or higher levels of studies. Now the purpose of pre-reading is so that the student gets familiar with the concept, with the terms, which will be discussed by the teacher later on in the classroom. So as a result of this, then the student can find it easy to understand the concept. So that is the purpose of preparation assignments. Usually it will, by doing the background research on the topic, the student is more prepared to understand the new topic which teacher is going to discuss on that day. The third type, the extension assignments. These are long-term continuing projects that parallel classwork. For example, whenever our children get project work like science fair projects, or even social studies project or environmental science project, or any of those uh, long-term projects which may take a few days or few weeks or summer holidays to complete, then they form the part of extension assignments. Again, the purpose of these assignments is the students can apply the previous knowledge which they have learned earlier in the classroom or by their own reading, and then be able to reinforce again their learning. So extension assignments are also pretty important parts, pretty important component of the type of homework. So these three types of homework actually can be given by the teacher uh, periodically. For example, practice assignments are given almost every day to be submitted either the next day or the following day. Preparation assignments at higher levels are usually needed so that students are aware of the topic, what they're going to study next. And extension assignments is like uh, keeping the students in loop so that they keep on applying the previously learned knowledge. So all these three types of assignments are given to students from time to time so that their learning is complete. Now, why do our students are given? Why our students are given homework? That is the next question. Why homework is given? Now, if you look at it, why homework is given, actually it serves very important purpose, because it is very important for both parents and as well as teachers to know the purpose of homework so that they can impress upon their children and students the importance of doing it. Now, if I summarize the importance of homework, some of it can be that it helps in building, it builds good study habits. Besides the advantages which we highlighted in the types of homework, some of the other advantages of doing homework is it builds good study habits in our children. Also, it reinforces and supplements the work done in school. On top of that, it teaches time management skills to our children as they have to manage their homework in time. They have to hand over their homework in time. And very importantly, it homework, doing homework develops initiative, self reliance and responsibility in our children. As a result of these life skills, which are very important, our child is better equipped to deal with future challenges. So, if we look at it as a whole, homework means the work or assignments given by school to be done at home is very, very important, is very crucial for child's learning. Now, whether it is every day's homework called practice assignments, or whether it is pre-reading as preparation assignment, or whether it is some project work as extension assignment, whatever is the form of assignment, but doing it properly and doing it in time, handing the assignment in time is very critical for our child's learning process. And some of the points why it is so important, as it will help in building good study habits in a child. It reinforces, supplements the work done, and of course it teaches time management skills and other life skills like initiative, self-reliance, and taking responsibility for their work. Hence, encourage your child to do homework regularly and consistently. Bye.